Hey, do you want to build a winning youth basketball team, but you're a brand new coach? Maybe you're coaching recreation basketball for the first team. Maybe you're a dad volunteer and you're like, "Hey, I'll coach my kids' team," but maybe you've never done it before. Maybe, you've only played basketball on the playground and you're trying to figure out like what skills do I need to teach? Well, listen, I'm here to tell you that, you got to know what separates the good teams from the struggling teams. And I'm going to give that to you today in this video. I want to help those of you who are just doing this for the first time and you just don't want to set your team up for failure. The only thing that's really going to make you better is just having a strategy and just being able to, your strategy just has to be the right system and you just need to know how to execute it. But listen, it's got to be simple. It can't be difficult. This video is for recreation coaches, but I'm going to use some simple talking points that I like to tell my, travel coaches that watch this video. I just want to talk to you about a few things that I think will just make the biggest difference if you just focus on them. Number one, know how to basically just run a fast break offense, okay? Especially if you're playing against some competitive rec teams, you just gotta know how to because there's gonna be a lot of turnovers and just opportunities for a team to transition from defense to offense. And if you and I can show you a few things here, and really you could just search transition offense on YouTube and probably find a lot of great teaching videos. You can Google it, but just know how to execute transition offense quickly and effectively, and then teach your players how to do that. And really, you can do that in 6-minute drill at practice that you can find on the internet. I'm not even going to talk about it here, but essentially transition offense teaches your team which lanes they want to run and I think I even have a video that I'll link to in the description box below, but teaching your teams just how to run a transition offense after they get a stop or a turnover will make all the difference in a world. If that's the only thing you do, that will help you do really well in recreation basketball. The second thing that I'm gonna say is just knowing what offense to run based on what the defense is running. So you as a coach, you need to be able to identify, are they running a zone defense? Which kind of zone defense are they running? And or is it a man defense? And you just need to be able to have maybe two offenses that you run, or maybe just one simple motion offense that you can run against either type of zone or man. And being able to recognize that and having your players understand what they're going to do during that time can also make a huge difference, especially against zone defense. There's so many weaknesses in a zone defense that if you just understand what they're doing and you understand what the strengths of that defense are and what the weaknesses are, you'll know where the vulnerabilities are and you'll be able to capitalize on that. And fortunately, a lot of recreation teams only have one defense. So if you can manipulate that defense, again, it's going to make your life so much easier, and it's going to turn that first-year coach into a first-year successful coach. Another thing I want to say is you need to know how to use specific and easy to execute defenses at the right time in a game to target, a team's strengths. So if you have a team that's just dominating you with, drives into your defense, if you just know how to execute maybe a quick 2-3 zone behind the line to keep that from happening, you'll disrupt the flow of that team's ability to execute and be successful, and that's good for you. And there's a couple different things. Now listen, I have this guide for travel basketball coaches that are in their first year. It's a big guide. It's 40-something pages long, but it goes over a lot of these basic concepts that I think would be valuable for a recreation coach at any year. And it's really all basic, easy concepts. But if you just look at it, and it's not word for word, it's broken up in the bullet points, and it's got a lot of pictures. but it'll give you a good framework as a recreation basketball coach to go off of. It'll help you structure your practices based on the skills that you're looking at there, the team skills, and it'll help you come up with a strategy. It'll help you come up with your system. So check it out. Right now I have it listed for, I think, $4.99. So if you're getting this video when it's published, it should still be that price. If you're getting it, months down the road, maybe I've increased the price, maybe I haven't. But I want to give you an opportunity to check out what I've put down on paper and see if it'll help you, be that first year coach, first year successful coach. Listen, if you like content like this, please hit the subscribe button, like it, do whatever. Throw some comments in the comment section if you have questions. I'd love to answer them. I'd love to hear what your questions are. Thank you for watching and good luck.